Howdy. Welcome to episode 2. If you couldn't tell what I was doing, I was just throwing a Nerf bullet. Hold on. Here we go. Just have a bunch of these laying around. Okay, so let's see. Yes, this is episode 2 of the Vinyl Then Code series. Let me share this link on Discord real quick, and then I'll get started. Let's see, social. Okay. I've been meaning to stream all week, but honestly, every time I get in the mood to is like at 10 at night, and I work at 8 in the morning, so it's usually not an option. Let's see. Also, I cannot hear myself. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yes. And also, I guess before I continue on, this is episode 2, but it's the third episode because I started at 0 because computer science. Yeah, 0 index. Okay, so let's get started with the review. Today I have I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I've always been calling it Pärson sound, but I don't know if it's like Pärson sound or something like that. I'm just gonna go with Pärson. I should probably figure out the correct way to pronounce this. But anywho, this is a Swedish quintet in the 60s. So this album came out in 1968. It is a compilation of some of their live performances or some outdoor recordings or stuff straight from the studio. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't remember the length, but it is completely awesome. It is one of my favorite records right now, like of all time. So, and this is on Spotify, but the difference in quality between Spotify and the vinyl is 100% noticeable. Like, Spotify doesn't do it any justice, but it still sounds good on Spotify. And I know, like, vinyl is supposed to sound good or better, but, like, it is super noticeable here. Yeah. I mean, for 1968, too, stereo as well. Like, it just sounds great all around. But anyways, so they're Swedish. Let's see, I wish I had the sticker because it has a really cool description for them. They focus on like improv, trance, like psychedelic rock, with a lot of noise, some jazzy aspects to it. Overall, very experimental. But another band that comes to mind is Swans. It's got that same like big atmospheric sound. Just overall, the production just feels very dense, and it feels like you're just in like a church or just a large building, and they are just playing like all around you. It's so good, and has some very like unique riffs, and half the songs are like over 10 minutes. Notably, Scrubba. That one is I think it's like a 30 or 28-minute song, and that one's probably my favorite on here. Okay. Okay, I haven't looked at chat yet. Hey, Creeper. Yeah, I guess they have XP now. I'm not entirely sure what it does yet, but I don't have anything set up for it because it's stupid. Hey, Yves. Or Yves. I don't know how to say it. But, okay, so let's see. This is a 3 LP. Here, I can show the inside. Well, here's the back. You have the quintet here. And this band is also known as International Harvest. I think they're post Pärson sound, but they have some really clean production, and some of the songs in here are more probably the official song. I don't know how to describe it, but it's got cleaner production, and it sounds more studio rather than this, where this is majority of live performances. Anyways, let's see. This is what it looks like on the inside. Let's see. Here you have some cool jazz poster. Yeah, so I guess that's a performance. I guess Pärson sound. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Pärson? Huh. But yeah, it's a pretty cool poster. Yeah, just some pictures, just a good description of them. Let's see. Yeah, and also some of these recordings go back to like 1967, so that's the original poster this album cover is from. Also, I can't see chat, so just a heads up. Let's see. Yeah, anyways, this was 90 bucks and it is 100% worth it. But anyways, that's the review. I probably won't play this. I'm not sure. I don't really care about copyright because I'm not monetized. So, but yeah, that's the album of the stream. Alrighty. I should really get like a restream or stream on Twitch. It's just, let's see. I have Stream Elements and I have it hooked up to Twitch and YouTube. I can definitely do it. It just kills my Wi-Fi, so I probably need better Wi-Fi in order to do that. I would just get like 50% like dropped frames for both platforms, so stream dying right now. I'm seeing a perfect stream right now. Let's see, what do I look like? Oh my gosh. I do look terrible. Wait. I bumped the resolution and I look fine. I think so. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways, let's start the stream. So this is what I've been working on. I've been working on a DLL interceptor. It's not really an interceptor, but it's more of a, it looks for the DLL it wants to read the console from, which obviously I could just do this in command, but I'm just trying to see how this works in C#. So it looks for the DLL. In this case, it's going to be the log app that I'm running. It'll find it, it'll kill the process, reopen it, and it will redirect the output to this terminal. And this is multi-threaded, so I could have multiple processes. And the idea is that I want to have any debug DLL that I make and be able to pipe the logs to the logging app through web API. So let me run, actually I need to open it first. Let me get this guy open. So these are logs that I'm reading from, and basically what I'm trying to do is parse from, okay, so I have a log pattern here using log4net, and basically I'm trying to just reverse parse the log, I guess, but basically I just got to look for the next date and just split it that ways, because right now it's just reading by line, and I want to read like per log entry. So obviously there's probably better ways to do this, but I want to have the assumption that this debug DLL is not mutable, so I can't make any changes to it. If I have a debug DLL, which is like what the output is when you build your project, this guy here, I want to make no modifications to this configuration or the code and be able to intercept the logs from here. So let me try it. Let's see, so I'm gonna run this guy. Oh wait, actually I can't do it that way. Okay, so if I were to do, I don't have the command ready. Okay, so if I were to do .NET, paste this, oh, that's a YouTube link. That's not what I want. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna run this. Also, I could have just grabbed the path from here, but my app settings has this exact same path here to this DLL that I'm running. Okay, so I'm gonna put these side by side and show you what happens here. Okay, so let's go to the terminal. Okay, I really hate how adjusting this is adjusting the other window. I need to fix that. Also, I'll look in chat in a second. Hold up. Okay, so now in here, I'm going to just run this application, and you'll see that it's going to look for this process. It's going to kill it, and then it's going to start running here. And the only difference in the output is that I added a prefix. I didn't yet. I'll just add it just to show that I'm basically stealing the logs. Log here. Okay, so I'm going to run it, or I'm going to build it. And then run it. Okay, this one should go. Okay, it's gone. It's killed. And then here we go. Here's the application. So I basically just restarted the application and changed the way it launches so that the standard output and all the errors can go to this stream that I have for this process. So yeah, so basically the goal is to be able to get errors and just transfer them over. And also I have an endpoint here. Localhost. Okay, let's see. I have this guy here. So if I were to do exception, this just produces an error. You can see in the log, it is right here. It's like all over here. But I'm still trying to figure out how to actually read these errors and pass them forward. So I kind of have, like I have the date level logger going, but this message here is just getting cut off here. So I need to fix that. But yeah, anyways, that's what this is for. I want to use it at work because I don't like looking at the PowerShell logs for local, and I just want to pipe it to FogLogger and have a nice little pretty interface. Also, I made some modifications to that. Localhost. No. Localhost. It's all green now. Let's see. Oh, it's not running. There's no client. There it is. Okay, let me just start off with hello. Alright, let's take a look at chat. Twitch makes it easy to re-upload VODs to YouTube. I need to figure out how to like get VODs going because I want to have more like shorter clips of like important stuff, but I'm too lazy to edit and all that. But I'm also just doing it. I'm also just streaming on YouTube just cause. So I'm not really trying to be a streamer or anything. Is some modding support planned for the game? in some way where it actually adds new stuff as opposed to Compacto's mod thing that just lets you change a bunch of parameters. Yeah, I mean, that's one of my original goals, but that's obviously after I make the game, so. But I'm trying to design the game so it is moddable. Um, I'm not going to say it's a guaranteed thing, it's just something that I would really like to have. And I'll save them for a few months. Yeah, I'll do some experimenting with Twitch settings. Probably not today, but at some point. Let's see. Does this? Cool. Does this log anything? Nope. Okay. I also added some drop-down stuff. Yeah, this just updates the table very fast. Cool stuff. I don't want that. Okay. Where was I? For idle research. So I have, yeah. So this is me just screwing around. Basically, I have noticed that there's some data that isn't matching. Where can I find it? Do I even have idle research code opened? Nope, I don't. That would be kind of helpful. Where's the log? I think I disabled the fog assert logs. Did I? I think I did. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so in job component is where I'm testing all of these different combinations of the same data type, because for some reason, is this even being printed? I don't think so. But these IDs are not matching for some reason. Also, why is this? So, like this, I guess these are the same. No. This ID here is not the same as this one here for some reason. So I need to figure out why I have two data. And I think I wrote down that there's one true unique identifier. Huh, that's interesting. Does it like do like a split screen of like the two different streams, or is it just joining the chats? Or maybe there's like a navigation where you can just switch between the two. Okay, so this is the true data here. So I need to, this will be used as the base reference. Okay. Why is it not printing the total droids? Debug. This is missing some logs. Which tells me it's not even getting, oh wait, is it pausing somewhere? Oh, okay. Huh. Oh shoot, okay, I'm gonna get music going. gonna play some. I think I'll play this. His voice call system. I wonder if that's any safe. Okay, I moved my... Man. I accidentally switched my main monitor and it's just bugging me. Let's see. Yep. Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay, so in here I need to compare. I don't even think it's getting to this. Is it not? Reception at resolve. Okay, I'm gonna move these elsewhere. Okay, here's the deal, folks. I have research, and this is just, okay, so this grabs the data. Okay, so I want to check that, and then data controller. Research. Oh, I need the config too. Did you have anything to say about my comment on Mono and IL2 CPP Unity builds? Let's see. What did you say again? It's a pain in the ass to mod. I've heard of that. A friend from work was doing some mods for, I think it was Repo, and he was telling me on how it was a pain in the ass to have to deal with IL2 CPP. Yeah. Oh, sick. It does have a unique ID. I'm never looking at IL code. I've never really needed to. Actually, I probably have for debugging, like third-party packages, but... Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, my friend was asking me if I knew how to make a obfuscator. I had no idea, but I think he ended up making one, or found one. Yeah, but that's not secure at all. I guess if you're working on open source stuff, it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, so let's see. What do I need? I need a research config. Do I have that? I do. Oh wait, this is the config. Data. Risk of Rain 2 is mono. Huh. Well, that makes it easy to mod then. I should give modding that game a try. If it's mono then, this would be easy. Okay, let's try this out. Is it not hitting this? What's the deal? Okay, what the hell? Ah, yeah, that's right. I forgot you're doing that. Okay, so it does hit. So 7E, 7E, 7. Okay, so these are all the same. That's good. But why the hell is it not showing up in my logs? Oh, there it is. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, so I access it straight from the service, straight from the config, and straight from the source. So this is, I'm gonna put this one here. Okay, now let's dive deeper. Okay, so library. No! No, research 3. No. Honestly, if that were to ever happen, I would probably just do a web app, not Unity. I feel like working with Unity and honestly any game engine just takes up a lot more time. Like working in TypeScript would be so nice. Okie doke. Okay, this one is good. All of these are good. Facts. Jumps. This is just some of the weirdest debugging I'm doing right now. Okay, so these still match. All of these match. This was the problematic data, I think. Man, I'm speechless right now. I just have no idea what's going on. Yep, all of these are the same. But for some reason, this keeps happening. Why do I keep getting these random Oh gosh, that's hard to read, isn't it? Yes, when I resolve this data is set already somehow. I'm gonna make this a property. Oh. That's not gonna work, isn't it? Sure. Okay, so let me explain what I'm going through right now. Somewhere this amount is being accessed. In the true data, which is inside of this data controller, this value, oh gosh, where'd it go? This value here is not null, but for some reason, wherever this is being called from, is set to null. And it's because it's grabbing it from the wrong data. And for some reason, there's just a mismatch somewhere. So I don't, and since this is not a single unit of data, this belongs to a list. It belongs to this guy. So like I have a bunch of them here, but there's only going to be one book's data. So for some reason, there's multiple copies of this, even though I'm trying to access from one singular point. And I don't know if the reference is being broken somewhere, but this is also keyed by type. So I'm not sure. I don't really know what's going on. So, I mean, I tried going to the data, the save option. Let's see. I think it's in here. So like, when I first load the data, I deregister it if it's undefined, which basically just gets rid of it from the database. Not the database, but this dictionary. And yeah, once it deregisters it, oh yeah, it deregisters everything in its child. So it makes sure that this whole thing is clean. What I could probably do is just maybe make a clear function. Yeah, it knows. AI knows what's up. I could try this. I'm gonna add a temporary call. Yep, okay. I don't want to add this yet because I still want to try to debug what's going on. Okay, let me check out the logs now. Uh, okay, I'm gonna clear this, run it again. I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's run this guy. Okay. I need to add a filter one of these days. Resolving. Okay, so oh, it happens 6 times. Okay, this is happening inside book config. And 1, 2, 3. So there's more than 6 books. I guess it's because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once it gets to the cloners, that's why this error happens. Get cloners. Let's see, which job config is it? Oh, it's just going through a for loop. Yeah, so the 6th one here, cloner, is bad. But why? Why is it bad? Why is it only this one? Okay, so this is passing in... Okay, so these configs are... Build config. Okay, so the data comes from right here. And all of these jobs have, okay, book type ready, ready, read. Yes. Okay, this might be the problem, this prestige here. Well, actually, if it's set to cloner, it's gonna try to access books data, which has, okay, it has prestiged. This cloner value is 6. Okay, books 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then it grabs this value, and for some reason I can't, and this is what's null. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. Okay, so this happens 6 times, and then we get this error here. I'm gonna... I also need to add a feature to split the logs so I can see if this is the order. Let's actually just check here. So this... line 49. Okay. So that makes sense. This gets called 6 times. And do we get... $49. Okay, so 46. Yep. Okay, so so all of these IDs don't match. I should just debug this. So, okay, so here, okay, let's see here. Books data dot unique ID. That's what this value is. However, if I go to data controller, it probably won't be the same. If it is, then it's not. See, that's the problem. Why is this different? And why is this being set already? Is it being serialized? That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. This is a scriptable object, and when you change a serialized field, it changes the object. So I think that this books data is being set. Okay, let's see what happens if I 132. If I were to, let's see, let's go in here. Okay, so this is the one that we pass in. It's 132. And the legitimate one is ABA. That is the correct one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Hold on. Where was it again? This. Okay. I don't want to have to do non-serialized every time. This is a system. Okay, let's see. Okay. Is there an ignore? Can serialize public non-static fields. Scriptable. Oh shoot. Well, I do use Newtonsoft. It's just I'm trying to. I have a data source and I'm trying to dispatch it through like to everywhere in the application through dependency injection. So I don't want to have multiple copies of it. That's what these service dispatchers do. These are like the dependency injectors. So I only want one service of each type to exist. Same with the data. And basically what's happening here is that this config, which is a file, I could do JSON, but I think it's just so much easier to edit this in the editor. And plus it's persistent. So if you change it in the scene while you're playing it, it edits it outside too. So it keeps it consistent. But the problem is that this is being serialized inside of a scriptable object. So I need to figure out how to ignore it. So that might actually be a problem. I might need to... So I can solve this. I can just add base.build config. Oh wait, this is a config. That's right. You can, but I don't want to do it through the inspector. Well, because well, also the data, I don't want the data shouldn't be like as like a hard copy. Basically, all of these fields here are being serialized and saved to the scene, including this data. And so I need to make sure that the data doesn't do that. So I'm going to try this non-serialized and see what happens. But basically, this is being saved every time. So every time it tries to resolve it from this dictionary, it's going to have like the previous unique identifier. So it's always going to cause this error. And so I'm going to try and see what happens if I do non-serialized attribute, which hopefully should ignore it, but I still am learning how these guys work. I partially don't know what I'm doing either, so that doesn't help. Another option is that I can just convert this to a property, but okay. Let's try this again. Oh, okay, it's null. Okay, good. So now when I return this, or actually go inside, it's going to... This is null. So that's false. Wait a minute. I thought this is supposed to return false, is it not? Oh wait, that makes sense. Wait, oh, hold on, I got it. It's not null. Okay. Hey, Clayman. No problem. I'm not very happy with it because it's so old, but I appreciate it. Okay, this has got to work. Because if data's null, it's not going to trigger this error. It'll go out, and it will grab it successfully. Okay, so we should not see this error anymore. That's the goal. That's the passion. Hey man. All I gotta say, it's my tool of choice. Okay, ready, studied. Please Okay, I think that's good. I think that, yeah, that works. Okay, so now I know non-serialize on all private fields. Excellent. Yeah, that's the one thing I freaking hate about Unity is that they're so far behind the .NET chain. I'm really hoping that once .NET 10 comes out, they'll just make the jump to that. I don't know why it's taking them so long to get to 8. It's ridiculous. Because like 8 is like the LTS version now. So there's absolutely no reason that that Unity shouldn't be working to that. If this works first try, I'm gonna be very happy. JSON property. Oh, okay. Config. Okie doke. This should absolutely fix everything first try, and if it doesn't, then I've lost all hope. I don't really do multiplayer stuff, so I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. I am learning about making servers, so doing multiplayer stuff would be cool, but yeah, I haven't really gotten to a point where I can learn how to. Okay, what's going on? We're getting less errors. I should probably make sure. Okay, what is this error? 38. Okay, it's the same prop. Okay, so I'm back to square one. This error doesn't seem to be happening. This one. Yeah. So that's very good. That's very good. So that definitely fixes the problem. Yeah, because this should honestly never happen. So I could keep this here, but I'm going to just comment this out because my change has proven to work. Unless I have an assertion here. Log assert. Assert that so if this happens, need to assert that this is true. Okay, so if we do have this in the registry already, we want to assure that data is null or they match. Okay. Must be existing or null. Okie doke. Okay, I don't think it's... I need to turn on the logs. Hold up. Hold up. Options. Would make excellent homebrew for the PS Vita. I don't know what is that. Why are my assertions not being called? Is this... Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I've never really had a handheld like that, so I wouldn't know. Something ain't right. This is true. Oh, it only prints the assertions if it reaches to the report. Yeah, run report isn't being called because of this stupid error. Okay, so why is this? Yep. Cloner levels. Okay, so this is really the only test we need to make. Okay, so this is the books data, research, library, books, unique ID. So we only need to test these two. Is this it? Okay, so these IDs match. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so both of these are bad. Cloner levels, amount. Okay. Oh, my brother. Where's my cloner data? Right here. All right, sounds good. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Book data. Okay, so yeah, why are these null? Because it's either I create a brand new signal producer, or I grab it from here, and if it's null, it just creates a new one. So how is this even... I don't understand how this is null in the first place. Do I like Twisted Bee Sister? Sorry, I'm gonna have to look all this stuff up. Like Twisted Sister, the band? I haven't listened to them in a long time, not gonna lie. Let's see. What song do I remember? Oh, we're not gonna take it. Yeah, I think that's like the only song that I've like really listened to. Yeah, of course, that's their most popular song. Okay, maybe does this need to have... Okay, so when I load books data... Okay, unique ID. It's not even like hitting this whatsoever. Where does this come from? Okay, so it's loading. Type is null. Okay, so the amounts are 0. Okay, so that came in with a value. Okay, Prestige, Tisnol. Cloner. And see, these values are 0. Okay. Okay, so unique ID, and then wait, what? Okay, so it comes in. Okay, so this is the same ID, and these values were 0. These were not. Why is it null though? I don't understand. It's like all of these are good. Is enchanted good? No, it's null. 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 And also null. Okay, so when it's creating the object, it should load through here. I don't get it. I don't get it. I could try adding. Let's see, where's after build? Validate. Okay, I don't want to be locked in anymore, but I really hope this fixed my problem. I just don't understand why, after I set these, why are they It has the same unique ID. That doesn't get changed, but for some reason these do. I don't understand. Let's see. Tear it loose. Is that an album or a song? Let's see. Tear it loose. Okay. Okay, so here the data is different. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, 53. Whoa, wait, whoa. Hold on. This one's different. That's the first time I've seen that. B3. Is this one good? Yeah, okay, this one is bad. What is going on here? Ah, shoot. Okay, so this is the second message. E. So it's this guy. So these two are completely different. All of these are right except this guy. What is this? Research config? Data, library data. So these are all straight from the service. Okay, so research config. Library. Good song. Okay, so oh my gosh, this fails 463 times. Oh, shoot, I don't put the exception here. Oh, wait. Wait, so no, this is false. Alright, I'm gonna be right back for a second. Yep. I'm back. Still not knowing what to do. Okay, we should get a lot of logs. Or not? Oh, what the heck? What? Did the server not like the fact that there's 499 messages coming in at once? Could that be it? Whoa, there's a lot of logs here. That I can't read. Add. Okay, so there was an error adding. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so this is false. Okay. And data is not null. Okay, I think this is what, so I only want to check, so if this data is not null, then that's where I need to check for the unique ID. Okay. Data must be Must match existing. Okay, I don't need this here. Okay, I still... Oh wait, I haven't run it yet. False. Wait, so this is still... Hold on. This just can't be right. Okay, so... Okay, maybe I... Okay, so these definitely do match. Okay. Okay, here we go. They're different. Oh, wait. Why am I trying to resolve job data? Oh, wait, no, this is jobs data. Okay. Yep, this one does not match as well. Oh, because it's not serialized. Oh my god. Why is it taking so long? I hope it's not stuck in a state where it's trying to log to the server. Is it stuck? Oh wait, this isn't running. Okay, I'm gonna just quit this. Hello, Unity. Why are you stuck? Whatever. Nope, it just it doesn't want to respond. Oh wait, the server is... Oh no, please don't tell me this is going to be... Okay. No logs. Okay, we have a race condition to solve. Exists. Top 2 list. Okay, so this is null. I don't know why this is missing. Okay, get iPhone info and set it to... Okay. Bookshelf, knowledge state. Let's go! Everything passes! Let's go! No, nothing to log. Finally, I'm free. I'm finally free of errors. I can finally work. Okay, well, let's just play the game and see what happens. This is the first time I've actually got to play the game on stream since the debut episode, I think. Okay, some of my IQ got reset. Sick. Wait, why does this have value? What's going on here? Alright, does this work now that I have data? Holy cow. Wait a second. Is that logging? Okay, good. Oh, please don't do this again. Why? I don't understand. Why does it keep crashing every time I make a change? This might be a sign for me to start wrapping up if Unity is going to keep doing this to me. Cancel. This shit ain't gonna cancel. Whatever. Oh my god. Oh, okay, now task manager is just okay. Okay. Is explore gonna crash as well? Let's watch. Oh, wait, okay. There we go. The moment of truth. No! It didn't save. Why didn't it save? I wonder if it has something to do with the destruction of these dispatchers. Let's try something here. I call this destroy idle research. Hmm. August 22nd. Oh, I'm just listening to this. Okay. Data dispatcher and controller dispatcher. Destroy idle research. Cool. Oh my god, it's gonna do this again, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Will this work now? And save. Okay, it didn't. Let's see. Will it freeze again? Why? Oh, why is it still stuck? It's insanity. I don't get why it's being so stupid. I don't understand. Why does Unity keep freezing? Hey, Derek. Just want to say you. Hey, that's awesome. Glad to hear. Okay, the data still doesn't save. The logs are not coming in. Okay, if I close this. Okay, whatever. I guess this doesn't want to work. Oh my god, it froze again. I am not having a good time with Unity tonight. It's like, what did I change to just break something? Okay, so there's no errors coming to the API, but okay. All right, I need to do some research. Okay, so Sparky Desktop is destroyed. Mm. Okay, and then controller.controllers. Perfect. It's not logging to my server whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't get it. Arc being the worst browser of all time. Okay, so what happens if I add? Okay, I completely forgot what I was testing at this point. Ay, ay, ay. So is it not saving at all? Why? Save is in progress. So is it just stuck in progress for eternity? It is. Why? Oh my gosh. I can't tell if there's any error logs because nothing is being logged to my server right now, and this is... Oh wait, now there's logs. All these logs are not doing me any good. Okay, so we log an error. We have an exception. Okay, so we set save in progress. Okay, and then we save a sync. And go here. Okay, so it seems to be saving now. If it doesn't load, I'm going to bed. I'm so done with this. And it magically loads, just out of nowhere. Oh, brother. I don't understand. Okay, I need to... Let's see. Oh wait, please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Oh my gosh, man. Alright, I'm giving up on Unity for tonight. It's a bit of a quiet episode, but this is a tricky problem I'm trying to solve. Because I really want to work on features again, but I'm trying to solidify this data system. But I can't do it if Unity is going to be a continuous pain in the ass, so... I'm just going to hope this doesn't happen tomorrow, and if it does, then I have no idea what's going on, so... Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, if you are still watching. Hold on, let me switch to my camera here. Yeah. Anyways, it's 12, so it's pretty late. My brain is pretty foggy from not getting anything done, really, except... Okay. I need to give myself some credit because finding out that the data in the configs were being serialized was the root of a lot of these problems, but now all of a sudden other problems are happening, and I don't know if it's because of that or if I'm just having bad luck tonight. So I don't know. I got work done, but I also kind of I went from another groups of messes to another group of messes, so this isn't gonna be fun, but that's the way it is. So anyways, thanks again, and I will see you all on the fourth episode, episode 3. I don't have a record, actually. I might have a record to review next time, but we'll see how I feel. It all really depends on how I feel during that stream. So yeah, anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.